Most people are still running one AI model inside Hermes Agent, wondering why it feels stuck, when the real fix is 5 upgrades sitting right there, all simple enough to add today, no complicated setup required. Upgrade 1 is New Brains. 3 models worth watching right now are Grok 4.5, ChatGPT 5.6, and Kimi K3. Kimi K3 is becoming a genuine design powerhouse, likely distilled from Opus, producing designs close on benchmarks at a fraction of the cost. To add these, open your agentic operating system. GPT 5.6 comes through your ChatGPT subscription and works well as a default. Push it to medium or high thinking on the Max plan, slightly lower on the $20 plan. Grok 4.5 comes through your X subscription, fast and cheap, and it can pull live information straight from X, so recent updates come back fresh instead of stale. Every other model runs through OpenRouter. Selecting Kimi K3 lets you challenge Fable 5 level design at a fraction of the cost, just slower. Testing it, I asked it to build a one-page presentation pulling directly from a live website's branding and fonts, and it nailed the visual identity almost perfectly, cheaper than Opus 4.8 and roughly 30% the price of Fable 5 for comparable quality. Upgrade 2 is Speed, specifically parallel tool calls. Hermes used to handle tasks one after another. Now it runs them simultaneously. I gave it 4 tasks at once through Telegram, latest Hermes updates, unread emails, my next calendar appointment, and the temperature in Dubai. Within a couple minutes, it returned all 4 together instead of making me wait through each one, a real quality of life shift when you're firing off multiple requests through the day. Upgrade 3 is a major web search overhaul. New web search is reportedly 60 times faster and 49 times cheaper, cutting research from nearly 3 minutes to about 15 seconds. Pairing it with Firecrawl pushes this further, stripping junk HTML and only passing useful text through. I tested this researching Kimi K3 versus Fable 5 pricing, then built an interactive HTML comparison using real logos pulled from each site. It saved 93% of tokens versus a raw scrape and accurately captured colors and fonts with 0 manual input. Per 10 million tokens, costs came out to $54 for Kimi K3, $90 for Opus 4.8, and $180 for Fable 5. Kimi clearly winning on value even if the others edge ahead on raw coding intelligence. Upgrade 4 might be the most useful, the intelligence brief. Most people know the basic morning brief idea, but rarely connect email and calendar properly, and that's where the real value sits. Setup is simple. Head to mcp.zapier, connect Gmail and Google Calendar with only read and draft permissions, never send. Link the generated token inside Hermes, then instruct it to give a morning brief daily, checking emails and calendar, telling you what to focus on, and critically, to review what it told you across the week and improve future briefs from that feedback. Every morning after that, you get a real executive summary, weather, inbox highlights, and the week ahead. It's caught important emails sitting unread for 12 hours that I completely missed, and factoring in everything said across days, not just one morning, is what makes it feel genuinely intelligent rather than a scripted reminder. Upgrade 5 is about proof through completion contracts. Instead of asking Hermes to do something and hoping it worked, you set a goal with explicit verification steps and boundaries. I told it to sort my downloads folder by type, verify sorting only happened inside downloads, and stated the constraint that nothing outside downloads gets touched. It executed and returned actual proof the goal was met within those exact boundaries, not just a claim of completion, which turns a vague request into something closer to a signed-off deliverable. Then there's the bonus feature that genuinely changed how I use my computer, compounding memory through Obsidian. This is a personal knowledge vault on your machine that Hermes can read and write to directly. Through a plugin, I can highlight text or a URL and say, add this to my Obsidian memory, and it saves instantly. Same works with YouTube videos, save one, then ask Hermes for tips later, and it pulls straight from that stored memory. I saved a video about growing on X, later asked for tips on growing on X, and it pulled the exact insight along with the source title, unprompted. These 5 upgrades, new models, parallel speed, Faster web search, the intelligence brief, and completion contracts, plus this bonus memory layer, are what's pushing Hermes Agent into a genuinely different tier right now.